An Assamese folktale, the farmer who knew everything. Jogen was a kind farmer in a village along the great Brahmaputra river, and his greatest love, besides his honest fields, was a good, fresh Assamese pita. One morning he smiled at his wife. "Rupeshwari, my dear," he said, "could you make me 20 pitas today? But remember, no treats for your sister. She has enough." Rupeshwari was happy to prepare the pitas after a long time. Rupeshwari giggled, deciding to make 23 instead. She carefully placed them all on a round bamboo tray. "A few extra won't hurt," she thought, and secretly gave 3 to her sister. Later, Jogen returned, ran his finger over the tray, and his smile vanished. He could see 3 impressions of the missing pitas. 23 pitas were made, Jogen announced when Rupeshwari returned. 3 of them went to your dear sister, and 10 each for you and me. Rupeshwari gasped. How did he know? She hadn't said a word. Rupeshwari's sister-in-law, who was visiting, heard the tale. "Oh, Rupeshwari," she exclaimed, "your Jogen is not just a farmer, he's a fortune teller." The story flew through the village, growing bigger with every telling. Soon everyone believed Jogen had a secret magical sight. One day, a villager came and wanted to meet Jogen. He wanted help from him. "Please, Jogen," the villager pleaded, "my finest black cow has vanished. Where is she?" Jogen closed his eyes, pretending to concentrate, but all he could remember was the black cow he had actually seen resting under the banyan tree on his morning walk. "Go immediately," Jogen declared, opening his eyes with a snap, "to the great banyan tree by the river. Your black cow is resting there, chewing on the roots." The villager rushed off and, sure enough, found his cow safe and sound. Jogen's fame was sealed. The villager was so happy as he rushed to the spot and found his black cow under the banyan tree. And like this, the word spread like wildfire, and everyone was so happy that Jogen the fortune teller was in their village. News of the famous farmer turned fortune teller reached the royal palace. The king himself summoned Jogen to find the queen's missing gold chain. Jogen was terrified. "Oh, they'll find out I'm a fake," he wailed, pacing the grand royal kitchen. "What will he do now? I'm sure the king will execute me if he finds out that I'm a fake actually, and not a real fortune teller." The king looked worried, and he was waiting for Jogen. When Jogen reached the palace, the king was very happy, and he told him, "Jogen, you take rest and stay overnight, and I'm going to treat you in my dining hall. Have as much food you would love, and next day you can tell me what happened to my queen's necklace." Jogen thought he's going to die now. He tried to calm his nerves with the sweet treat. In his fear and worry about being exposed, he muttered under his breath, "Oh, doi, doi, ma doi, let me eat what I get today only, as the king may guess my lie, that I am a fake. I'm actually not a real fortune teller." Nearby there was a maid whose name was Madoi, and she heard her name being called. She suddenly thought the fortune teller guessed that actually I am the one who stole the queen's necklace. Suddenly Madoi rushed to Jogen. "Oh, fortune teller, you know it was me," she whispered, tears in her eyes. "Please spare me, please. I just borrowed the chain. I didn't want to steal it. I can never afford such a gold chain, so I just wanted to wear it." Jogen stared at her, realizing the strange luck of his words. "So Madhu is the thief. Oh God, thank you so much. I've been lucky again." Jogen made Madoi promise never to steal again. Now he instructed her, his voice low and firm. "Put the chain tonight into the king's small handy box where he keeps his ink and quill. I will take care of the rest." Madoi nodded, relieved and full of shame. The next morning, Jogen stood before the king. "Your Majesty," he announced confidently, "the queen's chain is safely hidden in your small handy box." The king was astonished. The chain was there. He rewarded Jogen with land and gold. He was so happy that finally the queen found her gold chain. The king offered him the permanent job of royal fortune teller, but Jugen shook his head. I thank your majesty, he said, but I wish to return to my honest fields. And Jugen returned home, always Jugen the farmer, but forever known as Jugen the fortune teller. His wife was also very happy that now she could prepare as much pithas as she could for her husband, and they lived happily ever after. Eugen chose an honest existence over an accidental, stressful life of deception. He was, of course, not a real fortune teller. He was a simple poor man who was forced into the role by circumstances. His predictions were always based on luck or overheard information, and he transformed himself for the better. Bye, till we meet again with another folk tale for all of you.